The government not only failed to predict the extent of the scale of the protest, but they're still failing to grasp the depth of the public anger and the failure to address the ever-increasing cost of fuel and the cost of living. This didn't just start 2 weeks ago, and it was inevitable and it was foreseeable. It's a continual reliance on fossil fuels and the government's blind conviction that it's just business as usual. And it's so hard to listen to government politicians, particularly rural independents, in my own constituents as well, saying that they understand. These are people who claim to go into government to protect rural communities, and they've done the reverse. They're determined to undermine and reverse any previous commitments that there was to investment in renewable energies. Repeatedly, we've heard this government spokesperson touting the delivery of massive floating LNG storage depots as necessary for energy security. And has the attacks on the LNG infrastructure in Qatar opened anyone's eyes? A floating tank of explosive gas is not security, it's a target. So why would they squander the lessons and hard work put into investment in renewable energy? And this government just tore that completely down. And we have to show leadership around this. We continue to support the American and Israeli administration by facilitating the fuelling of American war parades in Shannon. If we continue to do this, we're going to continue to fail to actually address the root cause of this crisis, and it's the unashamedly Israeli and American militarism in this government have handed this over to the far-right groups that have taken over this and infiltrated this, but you handed them on a plate for not listening.